Hey there YouTube, Steamtown Gamer here, and I'm back, this time rocking Dead Space 2. So this game is significantly more violent, more dark, and just horrific than compared to its first game. Basically the storyline continues on from the movie, the first animated movie of Dead Space. Essentially it's 3 years later after Isaac had his little adventure, and he's on board a space station orbiting Saturn, and once again an outbreak starts. So he didn't just sort of come into the outbreak at the start of the first game. He is in it. There are people running around screaming, fighting, that sort of shit. And it's pretty crazy. Essentially there's new characters, a completely different environment by the way. And as well as new enemies as well, new upgrades to your suit, to your weapons and gadgets and whatnot. So I'm going to get into it now. You notice that I'm doing the intro right at the start here. That's because it's going to throw us straight into the deep end. It's going to get very violent and it's going to get very fast. So we're just going to watch the cutscene, of course. Now I'm going to go with a new game. I have played a little bit, to be honest. I've played maybe about an hour or so of it before I decided to go back and start recording. I did notice in the first time I played it, I didn't set the brightness. It was just too dark. It was almost pitch black in some places, which I guess is what you're supposed to happen. This is just a loading screen. We're going to go ahead and have this little interview with a psychiatrist that Isaac's been seeing for the last 3 years, or at least he thinks he's been seeing. Well, what he can remember. I'll get into it a bit later.
Isaac, are you there? Come in, Isaac. Oh God, I'm so sorry, Isaac. Look at the time difference. I'll call you back later.
It's okay. How you doing?
She looks hotter in the second game.
You're right, Isaac. The Ishimura is a great ship. I am so lucky to be serving aboard her.
Enjoy it while it lasts. You know they're gonna decommission her next year.
Isaac, thank you.
For what?
For just pushing me to do this. I mean, if it weren't for you, I never would have made it this far, because you made me stick with it.
I'll just remember, I'm giving you up for 6 months so you can do this.
You know what? We must be getting out of range third leg. Isaac, can you hear me? Look, I'm going to call you back as soon as I can, okay?
Isaac! You were drifting away for a moment there, Mr. Clark. I believe you were telling me about your nightmares that you've been having. About your dead girlfriend. What was her name?
Nicole.
I didn't want it to end like this. I really wanted to see you again. Just once. I loved you. I always loved you.
Yes. Nicole Brennan. She was a senior medical officer stationed aboard a Planet Cracker-class vessel.
Hey, Ishimura.
USG Ishimura, yes. Part of a mining operation on Aegis 7. I understand communications went down shortly after their arrival. You were part of the repair mission. A mission for which you volunteered, am I right? What did you find aboard that ship, Isaac?
I found something.
What did they find aboard the ship, Isaac?
The marker.
Did you have contact with this marker? It made you see things, didn't it? Things you didn't want to see.
It spoke to me.
And what did it say, Isaac? What did it say to you, Isaac? Isaac, can you hear me?
She said, by the way, make us whole.
Isaac. Isaac, can you hear me? Dana, I found Isaac Clarke. Repeat, I have him.
Great work, Franco. Be careful. He's been out a long time.
Oh, yeah. Steady. We gotta get you out of this straitjacket. Where am I? Alright, I know you're confused right now. I can explain everything, but you gotta trust me, okay? Listen, you're in terrible danger.
Franco, what happened? Oh God. Isaac, Clark, if you can hear me, run!
Okay, now that that craziness is over, as I said, it just throws you straight into the deep end with that shit. That last little bit, you're supposed to take damage because you're nearly low health. So, as I said, Isaac has been on the space station for 3 years in the, well, basically the loony bin. That guy who was speaking to, I can't remember if it's the unitologist or government Earth who's behind, his incarceration. I believe that it is government Earth, who's been doing this. Essentially, they've been taking him out, putting him into stasis, which is, cryogenic stasis. Go ahead, and then they're ripping him out, getting him to remember enough, sticking him in this machine that sort of sticks a thing in his eyeball, a needle in his eyeball, so they can download the memories of how to make a marker, because that's what it does. Anyone who comes into contact with a marker essentially receives a digital download on how to make a new one imprinted on their brain. And of course, Isaac came in contact with it. So that's what happened. So that's what they've been doing for the last 3 years. He can't remember jack shit because they put him through, a huge cocktail of drugs that just sort of wipe his memory. So these are the evac Earth guys. Essentially, they've been ordered to shoot anyone that's moving.
Come on, take it down!
Hello, good sir. Kind sir. Oh my.
This is Director Typhon to all.
I don't think you can walk that
personnel.
off, to be honest.
I want the key subjects terminated and the facility scrubbed. This is not a
So
drill.
we came into contact with Dana, I believe it was. Yes, Dana. She is a unitologist. This is this huge spoiler alert. She is a unitologist. She's like head of that branch, I think, or at least high up on that branch. She knows what's been going on, and she needs Isaac. She wants him to make more markers. So essentially, she's been trying to rescue him in order so they can capture him alive. They consider him to be a useful tool. Now we're going to see a little cutscene here. It's not a cutscene, it's just a movie on a loop over here about another guy who's in the same situation as Isaac.
My eye's looking much better today, yes, don't you think?
It hurts. It still hurts.
Yes, I'll schedule you for another session tomorrow.
No, I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I can take another session.
There. First thing tomorrow. Now let's talk about what you saw today. Come on, Strauss. I'm here to help you.
It was black. Deep black and glowing red with symbols. Symbols whispered to me. And what did the symbols whisper to you? Come on, Strauss. What? It was just short. It was just short, but it put so much stuff in my head, so much shit in my head. There's no more room for anything. I can't remember what he looks like. I can't remember.
The symbols, Strauss! What did the symbols tell you?
They told me that it wasn't my fault. I didn't kill him. They didn't deserve this, and I didn't deserve this. Fucker.
Put Mr. Strauss back in stasis, adjust his medication up 30 milligrams, and we'll try another session first thing in the morning.
So that was Strauss. Now, the guy in the background behind him, what's his name, psychiatrist or professor, whatever you want to call him. We're about to meet him shortly, but Strauss, he was part of a rescue team for our rescue team, essentially. They got to the planet where the marker was destroyed, but it had fractured, and they had retrieved one of the pieces, and then the same thing happened again. And Ross was sort of like in a delusional rant where he actually killed his wife, his daughter, and remember, his wife was also pregnant with another child. You actually have to watch the movie to understand what's going on. Because when I played this the first time, I didn't understand who the hell these people were, and then I had to watch the movie. So this is the counselor over here, the professor, or whatever you want to call him. The guy in the background.
Come on, man. Patient 4. I remember you. Tiedemann said all the key subjects need to be eliminated, terminated. Which one more? Listen to me, man. What matters? Listen to me! Matter! We can both get out of here. Just cut me out of the straitjacket. No one's getting out of here alive. Don't do it. There's no escaping from what I've done. Take it easy, buddy. Just take it easy. Your rig is red. It's red. There's a health pack and a flashlight in that wall locker. You should grab them. Go ahead. Take it.
So he said there's no escaping from what he's done, and as you can see, he's covered in blood and has that knife. Eventually we're going to go into like a mess hall area, or like a you know, a sort of social room where everyone has their throats slit. So I'm guessing that's what he did. He slit their throats when you know, they were maybe drugged up or something, because you know, it's all gone to shit, and he was told to do it to eliminate everyone. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up the flashlight. This is all we have. We don't have a weapon yet.
Isaac, we're all gonna burn for what we did to you.
We can actually see what he's been doing down there. All these people down here, the common room, they've all had their throats slit, and he was just staring out here. Remember, he was like standing over here. So that's what he did. He just went down there and slit all their throats.
Clark! Isaac Clark, is that you?
Who are you?
My name is Dana. I'm the one trying to rescue you.
Why? What's going on?
You're suffering from a unique form of dementia, Isaac. Something you contracted on Aegis 7.
How do you know that? How do you know all this about me?
Your dementia will kill you. But if you can get here, I can treat you and get you to safety.
Why should I trust you?
Because I'm not the one shooting at you.
Fuck.
Just follow the route I'm sending you.
So she's with the Unitologists, and I realized that I didn't actually explain what the Unitologists were. They are the world's biggest religion at the moment by far, exceeding others by just about anything. You see, they found a marker on Earth. I believe they said on Easter Island, I'm not 100% sure. They found one, and from this marker they built this whole religion around it. Basically saying that these aliens will eventually contact humans and make us whole, as in one single mind or something like that. So these people, you know, now worship these aliens and stuff like that. So this is where we were, just over here. Yes. There's the blood stain on the glass there. So everyone here has just had their throats slit. But anyway, these unitologists, there are, of course, extremists, and we're going to find extremists in the game as well. But that's what they want Isaac. They literally want this to happen. Everything that's happening, they literally want it to happen. Well, EarthGov, the one who actually created the damn thing, realized that they fucked up and are trying to undo it. Well, the unitologists want all this to happen again. So, we're going to look around. So we don't have a weapon yet. I believe shortly we're going to get the... oh, what's this? Audio log. Let's pick up the audio log.
Orderly TPS report 1418. The recent realization that the popsicle sticks were being constructed into marker-like miniatures for over a year has led to a search of the unit for any other such phenomena. It appears widespread, with marker forms being made out of medication bottles, hypodermic needles, and even toiletry items like nail clippers and tweezers. The research teams have all been notified of the discovery.
So essentially someone has made their own little marker, not an actual functional marker, just their own model of a marker made from, you know, all the junk basically, just junk laying around. Go ahead and move. So as I was saying, we don't have a weapon yet. All we can do is stomp and punch. And maybe shine a light on it. But we are going to get the sort of the anti-gravity thing where we can pick stuff up and launch them. Shower, please. This honestly can't be where they actually shower. I mean, look at this. It's horrible. Just horrible. I mean, this is a state-of-the-art, you know, facility on a space station. Oh, it's horrible. So now the EarthGov is trying to kill him. The unitologists are trying to capture him, and everyone's just fucking crazy. He just wants to be left alone. Boy, I know how that works. Remember, he's an engineer. That was the whole concept.
Isaac, what happened? Are you alright?
Why are you helping me?
If Tideman finds you, more people will die.
Including me.
Not if you follow my route.
I don't like this.
You don't have to like it. Just hurry before you get locked in.
But he is an engineer, so he knows all this crap. So right now, he's very disorientated. He doesn't know what's really going on. We're going to smash this glass. Next time we get them to show up. Come on, you asshole, come on. Come on. Another one. You can actually rip off pieces of them and then re-throw them at them. So remember, they've got these big sharp things out of their shoulders. You can rip them off once they die and shoot them back at them. Dun 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 dun. Piece of useless information. Well, it's actually not useless, it's quite handy. You can even pick up, you know, ammo and health that's far away and then bring it to you. This is really good in a zero gravity environment. Let's roll. So this part is kind of fucked up, to be honest. Now, you can just sort of run. so I escaped. So in order to get down, you had to sort of run past them. Remember, so right now we're out of the loony bin, but we're inside the medical facility. That's where we just were. Operating theatre. So the spoiler alert, there is an actual active marker on the space station. It hasn't just spread, it's on here. And it's a hell of a lot bigger than the last one. Oh yeah, by the way, this thing up here will come alive if we don't take it out. So what we're going to do is rip this asshole's thing off. And I'm going to aim straight for his head because he is a dominant. He will, you know, take you on if you walk past him. And that actually got me something. Yeah, so he wanted us to melee. Oh, maybe he's not. What happened to him? His legs have been ripped off. Maybe someone has already killed him. I guess he wasn't one, but he did. Corpses do have, you know, health and ammo on them, so you got to stamp. This part's a bit fucked up. We can go around here and check out this guy who's strapped to the gurney. Oh shit. A bit too close there. We can't actually do anything yet. We're about to go get the first weapon in the game, which is a handmade weapon that Isaac will make. So this guy here was obviously having open heart surgery. Automatic open heart surgery when the shit went down. Kind of fucked up. And we're going to go ahead and trigger a little something when we activate it. Because we have
Calm down. I'll cut you out of there. Is that a tissue laser? A plasma cutter?
Oh my god! Fuck! What the fuck are you doing? Shit! Help!
I'm trying! I'm trying!
Cut off their limbs. They won't mention that until after a bit further in the game, and then they won't stop fucking mentioning it. Judging by it's hard to tell if this guy was a nurse or a patient, but he came from in here by looking at it. They're just locked and can't do anything. And then we do have to take this one out, okay. Of course I was going to take him out no matter what, it's kind of funny. Nothing else. Okay, let's roll. Gonna move on now.
Isaac, it's Dana. You have to dismember the creatures to stop them.
I know. I've had a lot of practice.
Just try to stay in one piece.
Thanks.
Check out hot water. Alright. Surgical equipment. Blah, blah, blah. Just being sarcastic, which is kind of weird. I don't really get it. If anything, should be going to real lengths to sort of save him, but you know, they sort of have a tantrum at one point where he says, don't fucking help me, and blah, 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 and then she goes, alright, I won't fucking help you. So it's kind of weird that she would actually do that. She should suck it up and just, you know, go whatever Kill, die. Alright, let's roll. So this game is just crazy. I mean, these games are basically crazy. They're non-stop violence. You just keep going and going. So much to see as well. Those look like tickets. Someone got them tickets and flowers. Blood. Wooden chair. Okay, that's weird. Alright, moving on. So now they're saying cut off their limbs. I'm going to hear this a few different times about cutting off their limbs. They really want you to tell. They're really going to tell you to cut off their limbs, and they'll do it fucking so many times. It's fucking annoying. Cut off their limbs. Cut off their limbs. That's how you kill them. Well, you can kill them by shooting them in the torso. You go down a lot faster when you hack off their limbs because you're not really using it for anything.
Come on, they're after us!
Hey, wait! Who is? Who's
We're gonna
after
follow
us?
that guy. EarthGov is after them. They want the initiated leech program to kill anything that moves. The problem being with their whole plan is that killing people won't work. In fact, it's making things worse because these things are basically like.
Remember me, Patient 5. I'm Patient 5, remember? Do you remember?
Dana, your fucking route didn't work. There's a security lockdown.
I told you to hurry. How'd you miss it?
Look, I don't need your help.
Fine. Let's see how long you last out.
Dana! Okay, you're right. I do need your help. Talk to me.
Look, Isaac, we don't have to be friends. But like it or not, we're stuck together. Tideman's your enemy, not me. Alright, I found you a new route.
Fine. So where the hell am I? How did another necromorph outbreak get started?
You're on Titan Station orbiting Saturn. As for the outbreak... Shit! Tideman's jamming my signal!
Okay, so as I was just saying, but what you couldn't really hear, was that these things are basically like zombies. They require dead cells in order to work, in order to create more of these necromorph things. So it doesn't work on living tissue. It has to die before it will turn into one of these things. And it doesn't even need a head. You can take off the head. It's not using the brain at all. It's not using the eye sockets at all. It's got a completely different set of systems that it uses to navigate and to move. So when EarthGov is going around executing everyone, they're actually helping out the necromorphs to some extent. And helping them spread faster by disabling anyone who, would actually stand a chance fighting them. This is the bird stasis. So this part I actually had a lot of trouble with. It drove me nuts. You gotta watch what I do, but essentially you have to move from this location out into the middle so you can get a direct shot. Do not stand here and try to shoot, because he's moving too fast. You need to get in his line, basically, and take him out. Text one. I'm not gonna read it out, basically. So it took me like 9 tries until I figured it out. I did die. I didn't do it right. That sucks. Now I've got to hack that thing again. Oh, that sucks. Can already feel the anger and frustration I had the first time I played this game because I got stuck like this. Come on, let's roll, let's roll. Do this. Come on, Steve. You got that, man. Hack this. That I think we can hit him again. Fuck you. It's gonna give me $300. $300 heads. So essentially how this door works, we sort of deactivate it. But that little sensor there, it sort of like closes the door when you get too close because you're not authorized. So we're going to slow it down now, and then run. Guys, just get burned alive. Bye. This spitter thing. Okay, I'm going to make this the end of the episode, you guys. I'll catch you later. Alright, thank you.